So since I'm not starting in an order like Aries or even at the beginning like Capricorn, if we were to do like all 12 signs in a Western calendar, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to pull 12 major arcana cards out. They're going to be the Rider-Waite cards. For example, the Death card for Scorpio. And I'm going to make a decision based on whatever card pops out for the sign that I read for next. I've already read for Leo, and instead of just going in that particular order from now on, I'm going to do it randomly to see which major arcana card pops out for my next sign, and I'm going to continue to do that to go in order. If I have already pulled your sign in the last 12 readings, for example, so I just pulled Leo, if I were to pull Leo again, the Strength card, I would not read for Leo again until it rotates back around, if that makes any sense. I just wanted to do something different, so let's see what pops out. I'm going to shuffle these by swirling them around since there's only 12 of them. I feel like that would be a better idea. I can't see the cards, this is what I see on the back, and then I'm just going to pick one based on my intuition. Scan them all out and see. Got the Chariot, so Cancer is next. I did not need to show you that obviously, but I'm just having fun behind the scenes to creatively pick the next sign that I'm reading for, which ironically is the sign right before Leo, going backwards. Obviously I'm not trying to go in any specific order or repeat a sign, I'm just trying to know who to pull my full moon reading next card for, what sign to read for. Alright. So now that we've picked our next full moon reading candidate, we have Cancer. So, for the full moon reading for Cancer, I'm going to do some oracle cards, a little bit of tarot, and then some more oracle cards. I always end with a moon message. Let's see what the activation sacred geometry has to say, first and foremost. Give us a little clarity. This is a beautiful deck. It's like this on the back. You already had a card flip. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe not all the way over. Let's keep going. There we go. We have allowance, number 9. Number 9 could be significant as a lucky number. It could be 9 days. It could be 9 hours. It could be 9 months. You should also look up the number 9 and see what that means. You might have been seeing 9s. Allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, and without fear, without resistance. When we allow the universe to become our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So just to elaborate on number 9 a little bit for you, the allowance image resembles the spirit of the Joker, the jester, or the fool. Okay, in tarot that is the first card, the one that jumps in there. It is the embodiment of infinite spirit within, the unbounded, fearless essence of expanded possibility with very little regard for the convention or rules. Disguised as the fool, the jester is oftentimes the bearer of the unwanted truth. Messages that are feared yet needed for evolution and growth. Allowance is the polar opposite of resistance. Sometimes the things we resist the most are the trials, the hidden treasures that lead to growth and evolution. The allowance image bears a certain resemblance to the butterfly as well. A reference to the process of transformation and unfolding. Meanwhile, the shiny pearls seem to vibrate with songs that come from deep within a mysterious otherworld, and the vast green waters indicate a deep connection to the heart and the realm of your feelings and emotions. The square reminds us that reality is more of a multi-layered experience than the objective absolute. So if you're like me, and sometimes you don't tune in when somebody reads to you, try this. Go inside yourself and reflect for a moment on your life. What stands out in this instant? I know you're going to find something, because everything feels pretty intense when we are entering Cancer season with a full moon. Can you appreciate whatever the universe is bringing to you right now? Can you recognize the gifts that all experiences hold, even the ones you perceive all being negative? Can you be excited about the valuable lessons these experiences bring and celebrate all of the experiences? Because they all mean something. Analyze why you're thinking about that. Is it good? Is it bad? Why is it good or bad? Why does it make you feel that way? These are some questions to ask yourself throughout this reading. For those of you that are dealing with a potential lover, or a current lover, or maybe both, or a past lover, entirely all in your past, or somebody that you have your eye on, or love for yourself, or something that you have your heart wrapped around, whether it be career or someone in the family. Perhaps it's a love for a dream. Either way, there's some love messages in here for you. This is a beautiful deck. It's heart-shaped. I always pull one of these to see where you're at with that. And think of your own personal question and what you want to ask. Okay, obviously these readings are general for Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer right now, currently. But you never know. Make your question about love specific, not general. Alright, I have to cover it up since YouTube is ran by elementary people when it comes to nudity. Beautiful card. Okay. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances that you might currently find yourself in. Okay, so think about what that means for you. Maybe somebody out there is not going through the best of time, or they're going through a quick transition into a better time. The best way to get in touch with that is to close your eyes and think about what the first card said, why you're feeling that way, if it's negative or positive, and remind yourself that you deserve joy, regardless of whatever it is you're going through. Also, just to kind of build off of what we've just read, look at how these cards go together. Allowance, number 9, and telling yourself you deserve to feel some joy. Okay, and the allowance card reminds us to be open to whatever comes your way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, without resistance, when we allow the universe to become our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. But you deserve joy. This next deck is a spiritual oracle deck, which is kind of going to be your mantra throughout the reading. So think about this as your mantra in general as the overall message comes together for you. Again, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest, and don't make everything that I say in this reading about you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, because a lot of it is for a general crowd. So anyone can pick up on this message. Let's see what your mantra is. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. We have manifestation of light. Beautiful card. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. Now, of course, you're not going to remember all that, but again, look at how these cards are coming together. Allow love and light to do its thing right now, no matter what it is that you're feeling. Love and light is the overall theme currently for your reading. All right, let's get into the actual tarot part of it, shall we? And see what it is that you got going on. What is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising overall energy for this reading? First one that popped out is Ten of Pentacles. Happy life. Boom, 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 boom. Clearly that's what you're trying to create, is this happy life. All your money right, your career right, your trips, your family. Look at that. Happy home, happy life, all coming together. In my opinion, the Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards you can get. What kind of energy is crossing the Ten of Pentacles for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Whoa. Cards are wanting to fly on out. Six of Cups. Okay, so this is a nostalgia card. Emotions. Looking back on the past. Thinking about how you got here. What you've built so far. What makes you feel love. Okay, there's a puppers in here. There's a child. These are the things that fill you up, Cancer. These are the things that create your personal Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles is a fortune, leaving a legacy. Family is very important in leaving a legacy. All right, what do we have at the subconscious for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Justice. Okay, this is also for a Libra card. You could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, but some sort of balance in your life. Balance, I think, that you've created on your own by keeping in mind what is important to you and why you're working towards whatever it is that you're working towards. What do we have at the foundation of the reading? We know that there's stuff that helps you get there. And that foundation of the reading says that you are intuitively leading the way. Look at this King of Cups. See how he has one hand in the water? He's closing his eyes. See how the light's coming from inside? You're creating your own justice subconsciously in your mind by thinking about your family, your love and your light, what you're worth. I feel like it hasn't been easy. I feel like it's been hard. Maybe even an emotional, mental journey that other people don't even know you went through. But you're going through it. What happened in the recent past for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Five of Pentacles. This flew out reversed. Okay, feeling left out in the cold. Alright, so if that came out reversed, that tells me somebody is no longer feeling left out in the cold in the recent past. They made a decision. I'm not doing that. I'm going after what I want with all I got. I'm not going to just do it for other people and not get anything in return. I am going to do it for all the right reasons. And I'm going to do it. And that is giving you a sense of justice in your mind. Clarity intuitively. Beautiful. What's in the near future for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? In this full moon reading. Alright, we had several cards flip. So we're going to take from the bottom up. Let's see. We have, in the future, we have Seven of Cups. Okay, so we're building off that Six of Cups. We got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so we got some choices. Choices. What are we going to do? I believe that you're going to know because you're going to think intuitively about what it is you're going to do. Okay, Cancer is very intuitive, probably one of the most intuitive signs there is. Next, for your own energy, we had the Hierophant pop out. So you still need to prioritize self-care. Okay, you didn't come this far building your thing, or with that in mind, still building it, without some self-care. Alright, so again, back to the beginning of the reading, think about what it is that you need with love and light from the inside out, and prioritize that self-care, because Cancer is a very nurturing mother sign that tends to take care of everybody but themselves. But I don't think you're doing that now. You're like, I ain't getting left out in the cold no more. I'm going to take care of me while I take care of them, because I'm building this legacy for them. And you got it. You got it all in perspective as far as what order it needs to go in. Okay, another crossing energy that popped out was the Queen of Swords. Alright, so this is either somebody influencing how you're doing this. This could be someone in your life that is an air sign, a mother figure perhaps I'm getting. If you're a guy, it could be a girl in your life. Or it could just be the energy overall where you have clarity of thought about how you're going to move in this direction. And someone is helping you with that clarity of thought, reminding you of your why, because you are such an emotional person. Reminding that external influence and that energy on you needs to be something that is thought out as well. There she is again. Okay, what comes in your hopes and fears? Your hopes. Obviously not your fears. Coming up, oh, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, you have 4 of Pentacles next. Okay, look, also eyes closed. I know how I'm building this. I'm building this with stability. Seed by seed I'm planting. Next, for your own energy, we had the Hierophant pop out. So you still need to prioritize self-care. Okay, you didn't come this far building your thing, or with that in mind, still building it without some self-care. All right, so again, back to the beginning of the reading, think about what it is that you need with love and light from the inside out, and prioritize that self-care, because Cancer is a very nurturing mother sign that tends to take care of everybody but themselves. But I don't think you're doing that now. You're like, I ain't getting left out in the cold no more. I'm going to take care of me while I take care of them, because I'm building this legacy for them. And you got it. You got it all in perspective as far as what order it needs to go in. Okay, another crossing energy that popped out was the Queen of Swords. Alright, so this is either somebody influencing how you're doing this. This could be someone in your life that is an air sign, a mother figure perhaps I'm getting. If you're a guy, it could be a girl in your life. Or it could just be the energy overall where you have clarity of thought about how you're going to move in this direction. And someone is helping you with that clarity of thought, reminding you of your why, because you are such an emotional person. Reminding that external influence and that energy on you needs to be something that is thought out as well. There she is again. Okay, what comes in your hopes and fears? Your hopes. Obviously not your fears. Coming up, oh, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, you have 4 of Pentacles next. Okay, look, also eyes closed. I know how I'm building this. I'm building this with stability. Seed by seed I'm planting. I think that as a fears card, the 4 of Pentacles can represent anxiety of someone or external influences trying to take away everything that you're building. So you're trying to be mindful of your resources, your money, your how, because you've worked so hard to get to where you're at. Okay, that might be your fears. Outside of that, some insecurities and anxiety about that, because you're trying to build it the right way, but you have nothing to fear. It should be more of a hope that you are doing it the right way, because 6 of Wands is your outcome card, and that is a victory card. Okay, you come out on top. Come out on top. If you are that Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising out there that is doing everything you can to work towards your 10 of Pentacles, remembering, looking back while you're nostalgic on what is important to you, doing it what's right and what's fair in your mind, walking away from what no longer serves you or feeling left out in the cold, intuitively guiding yourself from within. Might have some choices in the future, but clearly you're making the right ones. Remember that your external influences need to be people that do give you clarity of thought, because we have a lot of cups here where intuition has led you this far. Who you are, I mean, it's your time to shine. Cancer season is today. We are entering Cancer season on the full moon. Congratulations. I'm really glad I actually got to pull for this card today. How cool is that? Like, you randomly came out of the major arcanas. But your outcome, victory, victory. I feel like we should just end your reading there. But I won't. I'm going to get some clarity with some oracle cards and see how we can make sure that all this goes in this order for you. Alright, now I'm going to pull a little bit of tea leaf to see what might actually be going on in that life. This could be specific, this could be general. So again, some of these you might not like. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest. You'll know if it's for you, or if it's about someone that you know or care about, that you're feeling, because Cancer cares so much that oftentimes they don't know how to put that energy down and they absorb it. But clearly by your tarot spread here, that's not what you're doing anymore. Okay? You're using that in a correct, healthy way, where you are not allowing people to take advantage of your energy. You're using it wisely because you care about people and your family and you're building a legacy, but you're doing it your way and for the right reasons. Alright, let's see what Tea Leaf has to say. These are way too many to just shuffle and pop out, so I'm just going to pull. First one that comes out is the Wheel. So somebody out there is indecisive, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay, so that's for that Cancer that don't have this spread. That's for that Cancer, or that Cancer knows somebody, and that energy might be trying to throw them off. That's clearly not the way to success. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. We are only as weak as our secrets. So when you live life on purpose and unapologetically for you, for the right reasons, you ain't got nothing to fear. Okay? Again, these cards will be for people you know who is imposing on your energy. Next card, we have Bow. You are highly thought of. I saw a red bow today. A specific red bow. What else we have? Kite. Vacation. And we have bell. Announcement. Maybe some good news coming in. One more. Let's do one more tea leaf. What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising? Alright, those fall on the floor, they don't count. Dealings or relationships with a man. You could be a man dealing a relationship with a man. You could be dealing with yourself with these issues if you're trying to get through something. That's some sort of a mental, emotional journey. Or it could be, these other cards could be these hidden secrets, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly, could be involving someone that's a man. And that might be a message for someone out there as far as an energy holding them back from what it is that they are clearly going to be doing no matter what happens. Alright, so for Wisdom of the Oracle, can we get some higher messages as far as instruction for anyone out there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, on this lovely full moon entering Cancer season? Some of you might feel like you're at a fork in the road with a decision, but I think intuitively you already know what to do. And who that's for. Wisdom of the Oracle, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, full moon. What about a message for wisdom from the Oracle? We have peace. Alright, peace. The peace card is number 23. It could be 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 months. 2 plus 3 is 5. Any of those numbers could have significance for you. 2s, 3s, 5s, 2 to 3. A scenario in some way. Pay attention to that. There is a dove on this card and an egg with a star. And it looks as if the dove is holding an olive branch above the egg. And there's love petals coming down. I don't know if you guys can see this as well as I can. Clear. Peace. Okay, so peace might be a desired outcome. Alright, so for the essential meaning of peace, freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. Alright, so in the beginning we got what card? We got allowance, which is the frequency that allows us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. So combine that with freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want. 10 of Pentacles. And the soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance of everything that was, has transpired recently. Walking away from it and deciding who you are now with this new moon. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. And harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. If you are in a relationship, when two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who's who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. And for those of you that don't have peace in your relationship, that's a reminder of what a relationship should feel like. That might make your decision a little easier, decisions about that. Prosperity message. This is one of those times when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough. For you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. I felt like I should read these when I quickly picked these cards up off the floor. I feel like they're out there for someone. That influences on you, part of the tarot spread, the Queen of Swords. We got the Owl card, which is good advice from a wise person. Make sure that you keep in mind whatever that person said, or whoever that is for, and stick to that. It is going to lead to your success. You are highly thought of. We already said that. You have an increase in material wealth as spiritual growth. Because you're doing it, you're creating it. It's going to be a short journey to get there this time, believe it or not. I know these are for you because I'm seeing like little messages all around, like for right now. That was a horse. There's horses on the television. I felt like that was to do with the advice. And then whoever this is for, I'm sorry to touch on something sensitive, but clearly it has affected you and changed you forever. You went through something that was a sorrow, and it was over a loss. And it's either as little as the end of a relationship that you know is no good for you, that was holding you back because their energy doesn't line up with you and your goals. Or somebody passed away, or an animal passed away. And if that is your story, I am truly sorry for your loss. I know the depths of loss and what that pain can do. And there is a more beautiful side to it. It can be a motivator, and a motivator like no other. I mean, there is just a very unique motivation you get from pain and loss. So, my heart to you, whoever that's for. Well, I need to say that. If there are any other animal messages out there, animal spiritual messages, you could be seeing an animal in real life, an animal's already crossed your path, or the road, or been in your general vicinity, or you're going to see this animal now because you're going to be consciously aware of it. Either way, this animal has a message. Spiritually, you're paying attention. I mean, everything does, but some you are obsessed with those types of things like me, you're not really looking for it. Cancer just kind of picks up on everything and feels it all, so it's up to you what you want to take and leave. Spirit guides for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising on this full moon entering Cancer season. What do we have as far as the spirit animal that has a higher message? We have Wasp Spirit. Okay, number 64 could be significant. Somebody could have been born in 64, somebody could be 64. Sometimes life steams. I think I picked up on that. Somebody has had a really bad steam, and they are clearly using that to remind them of what is important, and they're doing it in the right way. So, I bless you. God bless you, and whatever that may be. Okay, wisdom of the Buddha. We got a Buddha message for somebody. Let's see what that could be. We have Zokoten. Number 35. Okay. Very warrior looking like dude. Pretty cool. I'll just flip right to it. They have mantras for these if you're a person into yoga and meditation and all that. I always murder how this is, but it's Om Virudaka Yaksad Hipatya Svaha. And you just kind of chant that. But this is a trident, you know, like Ariel's dad has in Little Mermaid. There. This is the protector of the South, who promotes productivity and growth. You are in a period of rapid growth and development. I think so. If you make the effort, you will get the results. Find people to help you. Remember what I said about the person with advice that's wise, that wants to help you think, not just feel. Strike a balance of power. I know that sometimes people can inflame our emotions, and it's just going to set you back if you give away your emotional energy. Remember that. Wisdom from the Buddha. Just as crops stretch and grow to the skies, you are now in a period of rapid growth. The time has come for your labors to finally bear their fruit, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cancer season on the full moon. An offer may come to you suddenly and out of nowhere. I think we just pulled that card. Some good news, some success. It is important to prepare yourself for the undertaking of this message or offer. You may take on central leadership role in this scenario, or it's possible that a powerful supporter may take the lead. Whichever happens, know that you will make a unique and powerful team with this person, or be the leader of it. Don't forget to be in good standing with your team members, always if you're that leader. The blessings are protection, growth, and productive gain. I'm loving this reading for you. Okay. Do we have any other messages? We're going to do the starseed messages and then follow it up with the moon card, and we'll finish the reading there. What a journey I feel like you've been on. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I always tell people that are wondering about my energy in general, I am not of this world, I'm just in it. We are all just spiritual beings in a human doing body. Remember that. And if you forget, I think a big part of what will help you with your success is to stand barefoot on that earth. It is that season where you need to get out into the elements in nature, not just water. You need to earth yourself too. So stand barefoot on some earth. Our final message today comes from the Moonology deck. My personal favorite. And you had one pop right out. So we're just gonna go ahead. Oh my God. You're gonna love it, maybe. The card that popped right off that you need to hear, Cancer, is full moon in Cancer. So just know that a personal issue reaches resolution. How beautiful is that? We do have the full moon in Capricorn, but we just entered Cancer season. I pulled a major arcana card to read this reading for you tonight, and you end with the full moon in Cancer card. Pretty dang cool, if you ask me. Let's see what that has to say. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings now or surrounding whatever question it is that you're dying to know. Perhaps it's already been answered and you're exploding. Scale back. It is important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There may be some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals and your dreams like you have been doing. This card indicates an especially feminine time. We had our masculine, feminine balance card when we started off the reading. So think of balancing yourself. Remember how intuitive you are and emotional you are. You drew a lot of water cards here, so it tells me there's a lot of emotions going on. But I feel like they're underneath the surface. You're just doing your thing. Here's the time to deal with any family issues coming up, and if you've held some emotions in, they're going to come out on the full moon. Mark my word. Nothing to worry about, though. It signals the challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head, and it's a great time to move house. That could mean literally moving house, or moving house in your mind. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. Okay, so clearly you've got some leadership qualities going on, whoever I'm speaking to here. This is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome your own insecurities. Okay, the only thing that you had as far as an insecurity card was the Four of Pentacles card, and that card is reminding you, the Four of Pentacles, that everything that you built, you're kind of insecure and anxious that something external is going to take that away, but you're not going to let that happen. You're going to keep the advice, you're going to use your mind. If you've been holding in emotions, I'm sorry, but you will have them come out. Get some family time if you haven't anytime recently. The heightened emotions of the Moon-Cancer combination cannot be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the Moon's two home signs along with Taurus, so astrologically speaking, the Moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. All is as it should be, okay? So don't worry. All will soon be well. And I hope there were some messages in here for you and that you found this interesting. If you did, please do not forget to like it, share it with your friends, subscribe. I am a newer channel. I love doing this. This was fun. Happy new full moon. Happy new Cancer season. Make the best of it. Looks like you are. You literally end with victory.
My